song I wanted to and it came out about a train crash that happened back in 1918 between two steam locomotives that left Memphis and one left Nashville, Tennessee, and they kind of met kind of somewhere in the middle in a place called the Dutchman's Curve, and this is the name of the song, the Dutchman's Curve. It was a cool, misty morning back in 1918 when a steam locomotive left Nashville, Tennessee with baggage cars and coaches, passengers and crew. She left a half an hour late, no one had a clue. 4 hours earlier, out of Memphis, Tennessee, old number 1 built up her steam and headed towards the east. On a single track 10 miles long at the junction of the shops, the signals were all clear, number 4 had not yet run. Why, oh why did that signals not cry, and no entry was logged in the books? They didn't know that the trains would meet on the same path at the Dutchman's Curve. They telegraphed the trains to stop, but no one got the word. They sounded all the whistles, but no one ever heard. And later on that morning, down the Dutchman's Curve, right across from White Bridge Road, the deadly sound was heard. Sound was heard 2 miles away, and thousands came to help. And no one's ever seen the lights, and no one said a word. 120 souls are lost down the Dutchman's Curve, and a marker stands alone in remembrance of that day. Why, oh why did those signals not cry on that cool, misty morning long ago? The engines were saved, rebuilt it on their way, but never to return to the Dutchman's Curve. Thank you. Oh, I got a yeah out of that one. So a while back, I was trying to complete this album that I was working on called On the Shoulders of Giants, that was out in 2022. And I was coming up with 0, and I said, well, there's got to be something I can come up with. And on the side, I have this map in the studio. And I also showed the Caribbean, and I said, hey, what about if I wrote a song about a sailing vessel that went through the Caribbean, the different islands in the Caribbean? I said, okay, I'll come up with something like that. And I'm not an ocean person. I'm the hot tub kind of guy. That's where you'll find me. I don't like going in the ocean and touching somebody that's floating around. So I put this song together and I said, well, maritime says I don't know if it's a myth or it's something you have to do, but maritime law says that you have to name a ship before she goes in the water. It's for good luck. You never put a boat in the water without a name. So I said, okay. Now I got to come up with a name. It was bad enough I had to come up with a song. So I said, now what do I do? Okay, so I remember on public television some years ago from the BBC was this cooking show called The Two Fat Ladies. And one was from Scotland, one was from England. They rode all around the whole area. Scotland, England, all around through there, Wales. And they would cook for all these different people. Soccer teams, dignitaries, but they rode around on a motorcycle with a sidecar. And it was hilarious, and you can still find them on YouTube. They're still replaying those shows. Well, one of them, the lady's name was Clarissa, and I said, there's the boat. There's my name for the boat. So that's what the song is about. It's called Clarissa. We sailed on the seas with Clarissa as she weathers the tides and the storms. And for all those who sail on Clarissa, for the story she tells evermore. We sailed off the coast of Antigua as we're rounding the shores of St. Croix. You can see that she's making the chorus as we headed for Jamaican shores. The winds, they were out of easter as the waves pounded over her rails. But she sailed on to still open waters till the wind had come out of her sails. We sailed on the seas with Clarissa as she weathers the tides and the storms. And for all those who sail on Clarissa, for the story she tells evermore. Sailed off the coast of Aruba, Barbados lies dead ahead, and the sun came up off the St. Lucia through the waters of Montserrat Bay. We circled the Grand Canaan Islands as we lowered her sails with the sun. We traveled the ways of the currents with the moon and stars up above. We sailed on the seas with Clarissa as she weathers the tides and the storms. And for all those who sail on Clarissa, for the story she tells evermore. We sailed on the seas with Clarissa as she weathers the tides and the storms. And for all those who sail on Clarissa, for the story she tells evermore.